All right, let's move right along, shall we?
I love talking about the Copaiba. I want to say a big hi to my friend Gabby Nunez, who's here in the US. She lives in South America. And this is what she uses. The Copaiba is a big time favorite because if your hair is limp, if your hair is sagging, if it's heavy, if it's boring, if you cannot create that volume, that sexiness, that pieciness that you want, it's because you're not using the Copaiba resin.
Exactly.
And I'm going to explain to you a little bit, and I'm sorry I jumped on top of you.
No,
like
my gosh, jump on top of me.
If I show you right here, you see, this is the Copaiba resin right here. When you see my finger, this, don't think your hair is going to be sticky or anything like that. You see how it goes up, Carrie?
Yeah.
This is what happens to your hair. Just raises up, stands up. Now, what is the Copaiba and why is this product so incredibly popular around the world? I mean, you have no idea. Guys and girls just love it because of this natural occurring binding sap. Literally just pours out of the tree. And unlike many products that you use, paste or things like that, that they give you that greasy, this is going to give you that hair that raises up, stands up, but it also contains yerba mate. Yerba mate is a very powerful stimulant that we have used for generations in South America. I'm sure many of you have probably tried it. And what it does, it just has twice the antioxidants of a green tea.
Wow.
And the coconut oil, that's why your hair is so shiny. So if I take a little bit, which by the way, Arlene will show you that we need to use just a little bit. You see how it does this, Carrie? You see how it goes up?
Yeah, exactly.
This is what happens to your hair. Just raises up, stands up because of that Copaiba resin. And if I do a lot, you're gonna see all the fibers that come out. Look at that before and after. Arlene.
Absolutely. Now this is the problem. If your hair is flat, it just hangs on your head like that, and you want that volume from the root. Remember, when we talk about volume, we're talking about lift, something that's going to lift your roots up. I'm going to show you really quick here. If you come over here with Linda, because Linda has the perfect hair to show you this this product. Now, once again, like Patty was saying, I'm really, you know, I push this so much. This is all you need.
Wow.
This is going to last you a very long time, unless your husband and your kids get it, because that's what happens in my house. I have, you know, four men that all they do is eat up all my styling products, right? Now, when you get it, just put a tiny bit on your the tips of your fingers, because that's where I want you to work that in. Now, watch with Linda. If you can come in tight, I'm going to show you. You see how her just hangs there, Carrie?
Right.
Watch if I do this. I'm going to just go on in, and I'm just going to lift that root. Boom.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna go right here and take that bang away from her face. If I did this, boom. Wow. Do you see that?
Look at that.
I want you to see it's soft. I can comb right through this. So
and
what you want to do is put it on your fingertips, work it on those roots, wherever you want that lift. And especially, you know, the hairstyles right now that I do a lot of my girls, I want that little bump back here. I just put a little bit on that hair back here. And you see how much lift I get?
But it's not sticky, it's not tacky. You can still run your fingers through it.
That's how it is. But you know why? It's because it has the coconut oil. So it's a mixture of all the ingredients that Taya is all about. I always say that, but it's really the honest truth. Look at the lift that you're able to achieve on very thin hair. Look at the lift that I'm able to achieve here. So tiny bit goes a long way, and just play with it. Create the styles that you want, and look at the lift. Oh my God.
I know, it's like, you look at it and you can't believe the incredible results. We want to show you the before and after again. You're not backcombing and damaging the hair. No. You're not putting heavy products on the hair. This is an incredible proprietary formulation that bonds to the hair to give you the volume that all of us want to have. But it's such a better value today because it's normally $34. Not only is it $28.50 and on 2 flexible payments, look at the size of this thing.
It's a double size.
It's twice
exactly
that we're used to seeing. Plus, you get a 30-day money-back guarantee, because as girls and of course as guys as well, we love to try things out on our hair and experience the results. If you don't see the results, of course, you get to send it back. But this is you giving yourself volume without the backcombing, without all the sticky sprays. It's funny to think that you can actually have volume in your hair, Arlene, and have it not be, or Patricia, I'll say to you, have it not be sticky and weighed down.
And this is, Arlene, why don't we show you as we talk about how much we have to use?
Well, I want you to see that this is for everyone, and then we've designed it so it's easy for you to do at home. So you want to take a little bit, Galena, show them how much you're taking.
So very little.
Tiny bit. Now put it in your fingertips. work it on your fingertips, redistribute it really, really well, warm it up, because it's gonna really, and now go for it. Her hair is thin, very flat, absolutely no lift. When you're gonna see her before picture, it's like if somebody just rained on her head.
Wow!
And do you see the lift that you can get? It's just, it raises up, it lifts up, exactly what Patty says. And you're able to create any style that you want. Look at this, how simple and easy it is. Working on the roots, lift it up, and just create that beautiful style that you want. She has really, really a nice haircut, but it's so hard to see because
it's so beautiful.
Look at the difference on that before
now you've
picture.
created the volume, the separation, but
if I want
still
a little more here,
moves.
I want to pump it up in here a little bit, tiny bit. So I raise this right here.
Look at her hair before.
Wherever I go, it's going to go there.
So if you have thin, lifeless hair, if you have thick, heavy, coarse hair that is unmanageable, this is truly for everybody. That if you have hair on your head, this is going to give you the volume without being sticky, with being good for your hair because it's loaded with antioxidants.
Yeah, there are no parabens or sulfates or harsh chemicals or glues or synthetics or animal product, no animal testing. It is a natural occurring binding sap that pours out of this very ancient tree in the Amazon called the Copaiba tree. So what happens is this resin, when it just raises up, stands up, we call it the cappuccino for the hair because it also has yerba mate that has twice the antioxidants of a green tea together with the coconut oil. So who is it? Is it for you? Well, if your hair is sagging, if it's boring, if it's limp, if it's heavy, if you can't get that volume that you want, all you need to do, Arlene, is just use a little bit. And it has a styling memory.
This is very important, you guys. This is extremely concentrated. I think of all our Taya products, this is the most concentrated. So I really want you to use a tiny, tiny bit. This Copaiba resin is a very powerful resin. So tiny bit is all you're gonna need. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do here with Mitch. Mitch has very thin, of course, flat hair. You're gonna see her before picture coming up. But what I wanna do is just show you how easy it's gonna be for you to do this at home. Once again, I'm just gonna go right in the roots and then just lift. On the roots and lift, especially back here, where you know you always get that hair that just lies flat. I want to turn her around because I want you to see how much volume I got back there. You see that? With just that tiny bit here.
You can't miss it.
With just that tiny bit, you just put a tiny bit. But this is, oh my, look, you see? This is what it does. It just stands up. It raises up.
But you see how it's standing up? You could go back in there with your fingers or a brush.
Yes, and let's say you slept on it. Let's say you slept on it, right? It's in there. All you have to do is just redo the hair. So all I want you to do is just raise that root. You're gonna put your fingers in there, just lift that root, and once again, you're gonna notice how it's just gonna go right back up again.
And look how modern and easy it looks.
Fantastic.
Shiny.
It really makes your hair so much more modern. It becomes piecey and trendy. Doesn't matter what haircut, what hairstyle you have. Because look how that is so high up. Arlene. And I love
that you can just style it with your fingers because you have that volume, you have that lift to your hair. So you can create that style. Yes, and maybe later, you know, in the afternoon, if you want to give yourself some more lift and volume, you can literally, like Arlene is doing, take your fingers and play with it. And bring that volume back to your hair. Yet you're not sacrificing any of the shine, the manageability. It's a gorgeous style, giving your hair volume that it's never had before. And you're getting, again, the best value because we're used to paying $22 for half this size. You're getting a double size today for about $4.50 more, and it's on 2 flex. So you get to pay it off at $14.25. So a little bit goes a long way.
Just a little bit, you see. And if I go like this, you can see this clay, this amazing resin, how it just pumps up. This is what it does to your hair. If you feel that your hair is sagging, boring, heavy, if you just can't get that volume that you want, that you need, all you have to do is apply a little bit of this Copaiba resin, which is a double size. This is going to last you for months. If there's a guy in the house, keep it away because they're going to steal it from you. Or you can share it. Just put a little bit and your hair is just going to raise up, stands up, and because it has this very powerful stimulant that we call yerba mate, has twice the antioxidants of a green tea, and it also revitalizes and replenishes your hair because of that beautiful coconut oil. Now, Dina has super, super thin, flat hair.
But once again, remember, tiny bit only on the tips of my finger. And I don't know if I told you, but this has to be on dry hair. No, not on wet hair. absolutely dry hair, because this is when you want to be able to start creating that style, lifting it. So you want to shampoo and condition with anything that you have at home. Hopefully you're using a Taya product, and that's going to be, you know, making your hair healthy at the same time. But
just wow.
I'm gonna go in here and just put a tiny bit more here. You know, you're gonna go a little crazy tonight, okay?
She's ready.
Look at that. You see the lift? I'm able to do that. I love it. And the thing is, Carrie, you can have fun with it. You can just lift it, create the style. But remember, this is what volume is all about. It's just lifting it from the roots, creating it anywhere you want. Not only if you want it on the sides, if you want it on the top, but if you are just sick of having that hair that just lies flat on your head, and you want that hair that just lifts, it raises up, stands up. Look how sexy this looks. I love it. I like the style for you.
That's the thing, is this is a volumizing mud. So you get that volume, you get that shine, you get the ability to style it. I don't want you to look at this and go, oh, I've tried the sticky pastes before. I can't do anything with my hair, and then I feel like I need to take a shower because my hair feels dirty. This is completely different. This is you being able to get a style, but also have this incredible volume at the same time.
And just start with a little bit, Carrie. Just with Taya, less is more. So you start with a little bit, and then you can use more as you need. But all of our ingredients are very concentrated, because this is the way we use them in the Amazon. Just, you know, Mother Nature is so powerful. Look at that before and after. If you feel that your hair is like her, sagging, boring, limp, just heavy, with no life, look at what happens after just one application of the Copaiba resin, because it's a natural occurring binding sap that your hair, look how much thicker, and just raises up, stands up, and just revitalize hair. And look how shiny that hair is. This is something that you can achieve in just a few seconds. As Arlene told us, put it on dry hair, and you are going to be amazed of the volume. This is a double size, by the way. Just a double size. This is going to last you for a long time, and just, we call it the cappuccino for the hair. Perfect for this time of the year. We still have some parties to go to. Also, you know, just start the new year feeling good about yourself, because something about using these amazing ingredients, no parabens or sulfates, no harsh chemicals. Look how trendy and PC that hair. You will never think that you can achieve that. I mean, that she had that hairstyle. And that is just one application of the Copaiba mud.
But you look at that and you think, okay, is that full of hairspray? Is that going to be stiff? Is her style not going anywhere? If, you know, she can't run her fingers through it? It's the exact opposite of that. And I wanted to, I know we have to move on, I wanted to mention, we're used to half the size for $22. So for just a few dollars more, you are getting double the size. We mentioned that this is going to last you forever because you use the smallest amount, and you get to try it out on your hair for $14.25. So 259479 is your item number if you'd like to order on hsn.com. That's a